The global entertainment world is currently brimming with anticipation following news from the Korean music industry. BTS is officially preparing for a major comeback in 2026. After completing their mandatory military service, the 7 members of the group that has long dominated international stages are finally set to reunite in both the recording studio and on tour. Hints of their return first surfaced through reports in South Korean entertainment media suggesting that Big Hit Music, the label behind BTS, was finalizing plans for a new album and an extensive world tour. The news immediately sent shockwaves across the ARMY fandom worldwide, sparking widespread discussions about what the future holds for the global icons. Taehyung, widely known as V, has emerged as a central figure in these discussions. Following his remarkable physical transformation during military service, he is said to be among the most focused on preparing for BTS's comeback. Industry insiders claim that V has been bringing forward numerous creative ideas that could influence not only the sound of the new record, but also its overall aesthetic and conceptual direction. The excitement generated by these reports goes far beyond the fanbase. The global music industry has long recognized BTS as a cultural phenomenon, and their comeback is seen as a turning point that could once again redefine the trajectory of international pop music. For many, it's not just about a band returning to the stage. It's a historic cultural moment that symbolizes resilience, unity, and the power of music to connect across borders. BTS's journey through mandatory military service has been a defining chapter in their careers. Since 2022, questions have loomed over how the group would sustain its momentum while each member fulfilled their national duty. Taehyung began his service in late 2023, and far from fading from the public eye, his reputation only grew stronger. Reports of his discipline and charisma while in uniform circulated widely, leaving fans both proud and inspired. His post-service photos, highlighting a sharper and more athletic physique, became a trending topic across social media platforms. Now, with all 7 members discharged, BTS is poised for a new era. The group's hiatus is being reframed not as a setback but as an opportunity. Time to reflect, grow individually, and return to the stage with renewed passion and artistry. Fans who once anxiously awaited reunion announcements are now celebrating the certainty of what's to come. Among the members, V is expected to play a pivotal role in shaping this new chapter. His baritone voice, warm and distinctive, has always been one of BTS's defining sounds. Producers and critics alike praise his ability to deliver emotional depth through music, making his presence in the upcoming album essential. According to reports, V has been actively involved in early creative discussions, offering input not just on music, but also on the group's visual identity and performance concepts. His background in photography and the arts makes him uniquely equipped to influence the broader aesthetic vision of BTS's return. BTS albums have always been more than just collections of songs. They are cultural events, meticulously crafted narratives that resonate worldwide. The 2026 album is no exception. Expected to be released in the first half of the year, it will likely focus on themes of maturity, reflection, and resilience, reflecting the group's journey through one of the most transformative periods of their lives. Production reportedly began in early 2025, with V.R.M. and Suga taking the lead in songwriting and production. Meanwhile, Jungkook, Jimin, and Jin are working on enhancing their vocal delivery, while J-Hope contributes his rap skills and choreographic energy. Speculation abounds regarding the album's potential sound. Will it lean toward the introspective R&B stylings that V showcased in his solo work? Or will it channel the high-energy pop anthems that have defined BTS's global dominance? Industry analysts are betting on a balance between both, a fusion of artistry and mainstream appeal that only BTS can execute. Regardless, expectations are sky-high. Equally significant is the group's plan for a world tour. Early reports suggest that BTS will kick off the tour with a monumental homecoming concert in Seoul, before moving on to major cities such as Los Angeles, London, Paris, Tokyo, and Jakarta. Promoters worldwide are already bracing for record-breaking ticket demand, and the scale of production is expected to surpass even BTS's past tours. For V, the tour will be an emotional return to live stages and direct interaction with ARMY. His reputation for magnetic stage presence, from his piercing gaze to his captivating movements, makes him one of the most anticipated performers of the comeback. Fans are eager to witness his growth, both as a vocalist and as an all-around artist who thrives in front of thousands. Unsurprisingly, the ARMY community has already erupted with excitement. Within hours of the first comeback rumors, hashtags like #BTS2026 and #VBackOnStage were trending globally on Twitter and other platforms. Fans have been sharing old concert memories, creating fan art, and speculating endlessly about potential set lists. For many, the most emotional element will be hearing Taehyung's voice live again, after years of absence from group performances. The global music industry is watching closely. Analysts predict that BTS's return could reset the music market once again. Their albums have historically shattered physical and digital sales records, while their tours have injected billions into local economies. Industry forecasts suggest that the 2026 comeback could surpass even their previous records, potentially setting new benchmarks for global pop acts. V's individual appeal is expected to play a key role in this success. With his charisma and versatile artistry, he has the ability to draw in audiences who may not traditionally follow K-pop. Some commentators describe him as a bridge between pop, jazz, and R&B, highlighting his potential to expand BTS's influence into new genres and demographics. Looking back at BTS's earlier comebacks, the stakes have never been higher. From the Love Yourself era to Map of the Soul, each release carried a distinct theme and message that resonated worldwide. But this time, the narrative is even more profound. 7 men who served their country, grew individually, and are now reuniting as a stronger, more mature collective. Scholars and cultural analysts note that the symbolism of this comeback extends beyond music. It represents resilience, identity, and the evolution of modern Korean culture on the world stage. Even as BTS gears up for a group return, V has not neglected his solo ambitions. Insiders reveal that he has been writing deeply personal material inspired by his military service and life journey. Following the group's world tour, V is expected to release a solo project that further showcases his artistry. His previous solo work demonstrated his ability to carve out a unique niche, and fans are eager to see where his creativity takes him next.